That's classic. Oh, hi. Welcome to our 10th episode. We've been taking the moment to just bask in some of the highlights of the series so far. We hope you're doing the same as well.
Yeah.
Geez, you look good. Look how good you look on that.
Thanks,
We're so funny.
I know.
We are a very, very funny team.
Beacons of hilarity.
We really should be picked up by some kind of radio or TV station. I tell you what,
yeah.
I can't believe it hasn't happened already.
I know.
Well, for our 10th episode, we've got absolutely nothing special planned. We're going to continue what we did last episode by making ourselves unwelcome in the city of Melbourne.
That's right.
Enjoying the chilly breeze that is winter.
Bloody freezing.
It is bloody freezing, so we're going to be going out and enjoying that. And yeah, we've got nothing planned. We should have some fireworks or something, but no, don't think we will.
Well, look. Improvise.
Ooh, pretty. Ooh, pretty. All right, let's get straight into the fun.
Yeah. Alright. How do you feel about sniffing on the train? Or people sniffing nearby?
Do you mean chroming?
No, just like going, and you can hear the bogies like going right up into their sinuses and crackling around.
Look, I think classically that's not good social etiquette. I think if you've got a really bad cold and you're unlucky enough to have to be catching public transport, I don't know. Why?
Because I was once on a train and I had one of those colds where it's just literally no matter how many times you blow your nose, no matter how much Sudafed you take, no matter how much anything, it drips like a tap. There's nothing. And I had tissues and I was coming through that the whole time, but I was sort of like, the whole time as well. And this guy was sitting opposite me and he was just going red, like beetroot red, and he's just going, "Do you need a tissue?" And I was just like, "What? Oh no, I've got some." And he's like, "Well, use it! You're pissing me off!" And I was just like, Jesus. Sometimes you can't help it, you know. And I was just like, okay. And I just kept on sniffing louder.
Yeah.
Just to annoy him. I was like, but yeah, I thought that was a bit of an unreasonable right.
I think the thing is that there are some people that catch public transport that don't kind of realise that they're catching public transport. Like there's a certain, and I get annoyed with people on public transport too, but there also is a certain amount of just kind of like, yeah.
You are on public transport,
exactly.
Essentially.
Yeah, and you're dealing with people who have colds, who have whatever. I mean, there's certain things that are, I don't know, Sniffing's never really annoyed me that much, but I think it might be a generational thing because sniffing seems to be one of those, I don't know, some people get really annoyed about it.
Yeah, it was always your grandma, wasn't it? It was like, blow your nose.
Maybe my parents, but I don't know, but it's almost, that almost gets into nose picking territory, which we've done that before, but this is an amazing disgust about it, which I think is somewhat out of proportion.
Essentially,
people's relationship with the abject.
People's relationship with their own mucus.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Deal with it. Yep. Same every time. Hi. For our 10th episode, I thought we'd have a few co-hosts.
Yes. I saw this very cool thing, which was basically, I forgot what it's called. It's called Bicycle Hero, something along those lines. They've basically done bike hero, like they're riding a bike, like a bicycle, and on the ground throughout this neighbourhood, they've painted all the little dots that come up to you when you're playing Guitar Hero.
Oh wow.
It later came out, sadly, that this was actually a viral marketing thing.
Oh, so it's not
that came out, but it's still very cool because it is actually authentically done, despite the fact that it had a lot of planning and marketing behind it.
Yeah.
It's still very cool.
It sounds a bit like that famous marketing campaign that was done for Goodyear tyres with the musical Road. You know that one?
Yeah.
Oh well, there it is there. But well, I've been watching, actually a friend of mine, Sarah, has been doing a blog from China. She's actually gone on a big trip, a backpacking trip with her mum and her grandma.
This is Weathered Wanderings.
Which has been very difficult for her because of course YouTube is blocked from there, so they've had to get around that somehow. So I've been watching that. But the other thing I've been watching as well, which is sort of following on from M's thing last week about literal videos, is a thing called shredding. And this is a very obscure musical joke by this that's been mostly done by this guy. And it seems like he's dead, the guy that did it, but like his name is like his nickname's something Thomas or whatever. Anyway. But he basically, what he does is he takes a famous piece of video of a famous guitarist, say Eric Clapton. And he strips out the sound and he's replayed it and matched it perfectly, but it makes it look like the person's doing like a really bullshit free jazz kind of wanky gig. So a big Eric Clapton rock solo turns into you got the crowd going woo! And yeah, it's very, very clever, but it's kind of, I think people who don't really know jazz don't necessarily get it as much. It's a very sort of elaborate musical joke, but it's done really, really well. It's incredibly
Jazz can have a
well
lot
done.
of wank attached.
Yeah, and it's like every bad jazz gig you've ever been to and possibly half got into as well. So that's that. Is that everything I've been watching? Yeah, it is. I've been watching a lot of what's her name? Community Channel. One, because I think she's totally hot and I have a bit of a crush on her. But she's actually gotten funnier. I sort of found her videos got a little bit just self-indulgent and not that funny, but the last few she's done have been really, really funny.
This is the first meeting for keystrokes who aren't used as often. Hi, I'm Scroll Lock. It's been 11 months since I've been used. Hi, I'm Caps Lock. Caps.
So I encourage you to be. I mean, she's already #1 in terms of Australian subscribers. She doesn't need you to subscribe. Subscribe to us, like honestly. I mean, fuck her. You know? Yeah, Natalie Tran. Fuck you.
Hey.
Hey, Em.
What's up?
So I realised that we don't actually have an end to this episode. So I thought what I'd do is just call you and record you, which is what I'm doing now.
Oh, right.
This is the outro for episode 10.
Oh, I love a good outro.
But we usually do, but we really didn't do one at all. And we did shoot the episode a little while ago, we should admit. I've still got long hair.
Considering I've been caught on the fly, I've got to get away from neighbours.
Yeah.
Because, that's not a good thing to have in the outro. Anyway.
So I don't really, I've got no plan, but I guess that's kind of in keeping with the show. And you've had no prior warning either. So, I mean, maybe we just need to say thanks for watching.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. Thanks for watching 10 episodes. Who would have... Oh,
are we going to make more? Because it's taken us, it's like this episode hasn't gone up for weeks.
I know. We are going to make more, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
As long as that's all right with you, Joe. So I'm having a great time.
Yeah, we just need to get back on the horse, I think.
I have so much good stuff to talk about.
Oh, really? Oh, good. Okay,
yeah.
Well, let's make another episode.
All right.
All right, that's where I'll stop. How are you anyway?